Welcome guys, Adam here, Blackfyre Productions, and we are back with another Galaxy at War battle report, so Star Wars Legion battle report. Again, I have Jacob here with me today. You, sir, have a huge army in this 500-point skirmish match that we're playing.
Surprisingly.
And again, I'm just playing skirmish to sort of get into the rules and get a little bit more comfortable until we start playing larger battles and stuff like that.
That's definitely a good way to do it.
Like this third battle report for the channel for Star Wars Legion. So it's just like a slow, and it allows me to hopefully paint more stuff to get a bigger army. Like I know I can easily play a 100-point Imperial army, but yeah, it's just I would use most of the models that I have every game repetitively, and it might get boring. So, but yeah, between the Separatists and working on stuff, you know, stuff. Guys, if you haven't yet, I have a Patreon page. You can check that out. I have a description a link in the description of the video down below. You'll also check it up here. Somewhere up there will be like there's nothing there now. There'll be a little tag that you can jump on. You can check out our Patreon page. We appreciate any and all support that we have, and our Patreons that we currently have as well. A big thank you to them. So without further ado, today's scenario. We are playing Breach as the objective. So Breach, at the end of the game, each player gains 2 victory tokens for each of their unit leaders within range 1 of the enemy edge of the battlefield.
Interesting.
I don't like you.
That's fair. I don't like me right now.
Clear conditions.
Always a good choice.
Always. And then we're doing meeting engagement.
Corners.
Corners. It's weird because like, yeah.
Smaller map, but with the corners it makes it feel more like the bigger map.
Yeah, it does. It does. And the fact that you can just like run straight down one side of the board, and I'm like, well, what do I do? You know what I mean? It's yeah, it's one of those things. So we'll have to see. But how about we show you guys the forces that we're using today, which we're both using Imperials.
The glorious Empire.
That's right. There's a rebellion at some point amongst the the Moffs and stuff like that in sectors, I guess, after the Emperor dies, and that's what's happening today. Yeah. So we'll show you the table, show you the forces, and get right in the match from there. All right, guys. So here's my 500 points of Empire, my Imperial list for today. I have 2 units of Imperial Death Troopers. I do have the E11D focused fire configuration card with the grenade launcher on one side, and then a DLT 19D trooper as well in both units, so they're identical. So there's that and that. I then have a unit of shore troopers with nothing, a mortar with nothing, Imperial officer with Guardian 1, Esteemed Leader, and then Bosk with Tenacity. I like Tenacity. In case he's injured, you know what I mean? You give him the extra red dice, gives him a little bit extra fighting power, or well, I guess hitting power. But yeah, so I have 6 activations this round. A little bit more of an elite-ish sort of force with the 2 Death Troopers. We'll see what I'm going up against with Jacob's. So this here is Jacob's Imperial list. Oh my goodness. When I first saw him with his list across the board, I was just like, what is this? So why don't you walk us through what you have?
Alright, so starting with command, I have generic Imperial officer. She's got nothing on her.
Okay.
Just trust in her trusty blaster.
Yep.
I have 3 stormtrooper squads. The 2 on the flanks are the same. They've got a DLT-19, an extra trooper, and just the 4 basic guys in the squad.
Okay.
The one on the front has a T-21 stormtrooper from the new unit upgrade, as well as the stormtrooper captain.
Okay.
And I've equipped them with the smoke grenades you can get from the, I think it's the Phase 1 box with clones.
Yep.
Behind them, I have a squad of shore troopers rocking a T-21 as well, and the FX-9 medical droid. And then I have 2 scout trooper weapon strike teams, both with the DLT-19s in the color of Storm Commandos.
Nice. That's very cool. So, wow. It's 499 points.
Yep.
Where mine was 498. So I'll show you the board next, and then we'll get into deployment from there. Here we are with the board. We are using the Highlands at War match from GameAt.eu with a bunch of trees, trying to do more like a forested section with some rocks and stuff. So the trees, light cover. If you're in the area terrain here, we're treating this as a forest. It gives you light cover as well as difficult terrain. The building is heavy cover impassable. Obviously, barricades are heavy cover, light cover from the crates. That will give heavy cover behind it, and then the stones are heavy cover. So I think we covered it all. But yeah, so that is that. So the whole point is we're going to try to get across the board and have our unit leaders on the other side, where you have more than I do, but we'll see how well I can kill some guys.
Yes.
Alright, so with deployment, I put my mortar back here. My 2 Death Trooper units over here, so that way they can sort of push sideways and hopefully deal with some of that. Bosk and my officer here, and then Short Troopers over there. So we're probably going to have to come over this way somehow. And then you just piled in there. Yeah, it just seems like you have 29 models to my 17. I don't know how you did it. Well, I do. It's the lower point cost stuff. Like, I brought some pretty heavy hitting stuff. So, yeah.
Compacted them all in a nice tight space for you.
That's right. That's right. It's fantastic. All right, so here we go. Going into the command phase, we already selected our cards. Let's reveal them. I got an assault. So I'm going to be doing 3 units and issuing 3 orders to them, and you're going to be doing 1 unit with standing orders. All right, so for issuing orders, I issued an order to my Short Troopers, which then they did the relay. What is it called here? Is it relay?
Coordinate, I think.
Coordinate and placement trooper, that's right. So put that one back there. And then I also get an aim token on my Short Troopers as well, because I issued those guys an order. Completely forgot about that. And then my actual other 2 orders, I put them on my Death Troopers units over there. So in my order pool, I have my officer and Bosk. So I have first activation. We'll see what I do. Alright, so starting off my first activation here, I'm going to be going with a Imperial Death Trooper unit. So these guys here, I issued them an order for the first action because I'm going to be using the E11D focused fire configuration. And I'm going to be striking into that little strike force, the scouts over there. So it's going to be 4 blacks, 2 reds, and a white. I'm hoping for something good, and that is tapped on them. So let's see what I can get here. I'm hoping for a whole bunch of crits, whole bunch of stuff. Well, that's something. They do have an aim token, so they're precise 2. So I guess I might as well re-roll the reds and 2 blacks. So trying to fish for those crits that ignore your cover, because you're heavy cover right now. There we go. Nice. So 2, sir. 2.
They are white defense.
Yep. I'm hoping I take them out.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
And that's the one with the order token over there, like so.
That's okay.
That's okay. But that's what I needed to do. That's what I needed to do. I need, like, they're the guys that have the precise, so I had to try to take out a unit, and that is them. So that's that order, or that Death Trooper unit. Going into your good old selection of dice pool, or dice pool, order pool.
Give us a random order.
Yep.
For a core troop.
Well, you got lots to choose from. What are you going to do? We will see. Activating the ones on the flank, issuing them the order there.
Going to go for a double move action on them.
Absolutely. Sounds
they're
good.
Not stuck in the terrain.
No. Not yet.
No,
come on, you want to go through the terrain.
There might be Ewoks in there. We've all seen what happens when teddy bears get involved in this fight.
Yeah, with stones and bone arrows and such.
Oh, we're just going to come around.
I don't like this, sir. No, sir, I don't like this at all.
Oh, it's okay. They're just stormtroopers.
Okay, double movement. Just stormtroopers, you say. Just.
That's them activated.
All right, sounds good. All right, my next activation, I'm going to fish for Bosk is what I'm hoping for. So I got a 50% chance to get it, and I want 1, not both, please. I got my commander. Yes, my commander. Well, I'm going to use Spotter 1 as an action. On the Death Troopers. I think that's the best choice. Yep. Death Troopers. Okay. And then where do I want to put her? I don't think I want to put her anywhere at this point in time. So she's going to just take a dodge action. Going into your order pool, what do you draw? What do you draw?
More core.
No. What?
Surprise.
I had no idea. That's awesome. Let's see what you do. For the front stormtrooper squad right down there.
They are in the difficult terrain, so their move is reduced by a speed of 1.
Yep.
So I think I'm just going to move them up to the edge, so they're still in the cover.
Absolutely.
We got more than enough movement.
Yeah, that way they're still getting light cover over there. Just move the tree if you need to, because like it's perfectly there. So All right, so over here, after your movement, you just measured some
range from the squad to your death troopers. So the
Yep.
front rank of E11s and the DLT in the back.
Yep.
So do 3 whites and 2 reds.
Sounds good. I don't like this, sir. I don't like this.
Let's see if they can shoot first.
Yeah.
And ask questions.
So that's 2. All right. Do I have any cover from anything? I don't know.
would say, actually, you would, because the majority of my line of sight is being blocked by that rock.
Okay, so it's
that'll get
heavy,
rid of it.
so we'll get rid of it. Okay. I'm going to go to my pool of orders, and I'm going to pull a Bosk,
Yes.
or I should say an operative, and I'm going to put it on Bosk. So he's going to do a move and then try to shoot.
Yep.
So Bosk here took his first action, which is a move, and then he's going to do a shot with his Relby V10 mortar rifle into your strike squad over on the other side. I'm fishing for crits here. Let's see what I get. It's 1 red, 4 white, range 2 to 4. So here we go, 2 to 4. Hooah!
Nice.
Well, that's a crit at least, and you're in heavy cover technically, so those 2 are gone. So you have 1.
1.
Yep.
And
All right, and you are it's suppressive as well, so
excellent. So 2.
2 suppression on your strike squad. Not bad. Going to your order pool now.
What is High Command going to tell us to do next?
Yeah, because you're 1 guy's.
Hey, more core.
More core. Yay. I wonder what's happening there. Let's see what you do. That squad there is going to activate for Jacob.
Yep, and we're going to do a double move because once again they're stuck in the forest.
Yeah.
So they're slowed
So it's
down.
going to be 2 single movements. Yeah.
1.
And I think you're still in there, right?
Yeah, but at least I'm on the edge this time.
Absolutely. And you still have cover, so that's always good. Well, who do I go to next? I don't know. I'm going to activate the short troopers over here. They are going to take a move action, and they're going to come just out here, trying to get out from cover from you. And then these guys are just going to sort of come over here, like so. And that is their move action. They already have an aim action because of their being issued an order. So now I think you only have the light cover. I don't think you have anything else because I can see the other 4. So I'm probably sure I'm going to be in range. I'm going to check and see what I can do. All right, so these guys are shooting into that front stormtrooper squad, but I'm also using fire support from that guy there, who can also see them. So it's going to be 4 black dice and 3 white. I do have critical 1 as well as suppressive and front arc. So here we go. So I flipped the order token already over for that. So let's see what happens. I'm knocking stuff over. So I am going to spend that aim token because I might as well try to re-roll 2 blacks and see what happens. Here we go, re-rolling 2 blacks. There we go. So that light cover will take 1 of those away, and then you have 3 more to make. So none. What? That's surprised. And you do get 2 suppression from that as well, because it is a suppressive weapon. I have no surges, so it doesn't get an extra critical as well. Going back into your operative pool, or your order pool.
Let's see if I can pull an officer.
Or just a...
Hey!
You get your officer.
All right. No,
All
that's
right.
good.
No,
So,
now you're going to do the spotter, I'm assuming?
I'm going to actually inspire 1 because I auto-pass my rally step to
Yeah.
remove 1 from that squad.
Yeah, over that.
Then I'm going to spotter 1 to the strike team.
Absolutely. So it gets aim.
And then I'm going to dodge because
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
copying anybody.
No, not at all.
And that's her activation.
Sounds good. All right, going with my last order for today. I am coming up here and placing this leader here, like so. I'll actually just move it a little bit so it's like closer, like that. And then everybody else is going to fall in line. All right, so this unit, after moving, is going to shoot into that stormtrooper unit there. It is in the open from these guys. I am tapping their E11D as well for the suppressive ability. So here we go. Let's see what happens. They do have an aim as well, so let's see what I can get. All right, so that's really good. That's fantastic, and I will reroll with that with aim. Dropping things. All right, so that's 6. And that is... Yep. Let's see what happens. Oh my
That's
goodness!
better. I don't have a defensive surge though. So
No,
those two.
that's good. So 2 guys are down, but you do get 2 suppression on them as well. So that's something. That's something. Good for you. Good for me. Back to your order pool. What are you gonna do?
To get my last core.
So your short troopers there?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright, I am going to, first action for them, I'm going to actually use the FX9 medical droid for his treat. Place a wound token on this card to remove 1 wound token from, or restore 1 mini to a friendly, non-emplacement trooper unit at range 1 and in line of sight. A limit of 2 tokens. So, when I find it, I will just add back in his spotter.
His spotter over there. Sounds good.
Wound token there. And then for their second action, they will just kind of shuffle up through the forest.
Sounds good. And that unit then moved over there with the droid. Just the short troopers.
Leading the way.
Yeah, last one should be your strike team, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, special forces. All right, so what are you going to do with them?
We'll see. Step first.
Yeah.
Does not get rid of that less suppression, which is probably for the best anyways. I need to keep that for defense.
Yeah.
So...
Well, you already are in light cover anyways, because of the force. Yeah.
So I'm just going to stay put, and I think...
Aim and shoot probably on 7, assuming. Your strike force over there, shooting into my short troopers over here. I think I'm going to have cover.
Oh, yeah. I think you might actually have hard.
I might have heavy cover from that stone.
You have heavy cover.
Okay. So, but you'll that's right. That's right. But it's something. And your range 2 is not in, so yeah.
Just the sniper.
Yeah.
So with a name token, 2 dice.
Do you have a search to crit hit?
No, they have defensive, so I'll spend the aim.
Okay.
Roll that.
Absolutely. Okay.
For nothing.
For nothing, and that cover is gone. I do get a surge token,
yes.
or suppression, but it's going to go away at the end of the round, so anyhow, so. Alright, going into the command phase of round 2. Let's see what happens. I have lying in wait. You have fallen into my trap. So boss gains sharpshooter 1 for this round, as well as after an enemy unit activates, boss gains 1 aim token. Excellent. And so he will be issued in order. Your tokens, your orders have been issued to that stormtrooper unit there, as well as the short trooper unit with the medical droid over there. You do have priority this turn, yeah, what are you going to do?
That's a good question.
We'll figure it out. All right, Jacob, what are you going to do?
I'm going to see what I can pull out of High Command's Begatrix.
All right.
You're going to get Nautical.
Your commander.
Okay.
What are you going to do with her?
Well, I am going to... I don't need to...
Spotter?
Actually, there is a squad with the suppression still.
There is, yeah.
So I will Inspire 1.
Automatically, yeah.
To get rid of that because they're within range 1.
That's right.
Then I will Spotter 1 to give an aim token to the strike team again.
Absolutely.
And then I'll dodge.
Okay, sounds good.
That's a good choice.
Yep.
And that's her activation.
Okay. I should have added, when you activated your unit over there, boss gains an aim token. Is it every enemy unit? It just says after an enemy unit. I think it's only singular.
I think it's only 1.
So, but he gets a aim token. So I'm going to go with him next. Alright guys, so first action that I'm doing with Bosk is going to be take a dodge action, just to be sort of a little bit defensive with him. But after that, he's going to do his shoot action into your strike team over there. He has 4 white dice, as well as a red die. Let's see what happens to him. Alright, so there's a crit. You do have heavy cover at this point in time. I will re-roll 2 of these, hoping for a crit. Or surges. Well, okay, that's 1. It's suppressive.
1 defense.
So, yep.
Hey, and they do have a defensive surge.
Do they have a defensive surge? Awesome. Cool.
They will save, and I'll gain 2 suppression, 1 for being hit,
yep.
1 from suppressive.
Absolutely. That's something. Something. We'll see what happens when you activate next. I'm assuming going into your order pool.
Yep, going back into the pool of commands, and we're going to get specialists.
Specialists. All right, you're suppressed, guys.
Right, so
let's see what happens. Yep.
Nope.
Still suppressed.
So they'll stay suppressed. So
yeah, but they already got a name action.
They do. I'll actually give them a dodge.
Okay.
For
and
the
just
next
leave
time
them.
Someone shoots at them. And oh wait, yeah, they're suppressed. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Shooting is more important than being alive.
Who are you shooting at?
I'm gonna shoot Boss.
Okay, sounds good.
And light cover, right?
Yeah, light cover.
So high velocity, you can't spend dodges.
Okay.
Pierce 1 and sharpshooter 1, so I'll actually get rid of your cover.
Okay.
So 2 blacks.
Yep. So 1.
I will spend the aim.
Okay.
For
2. Sounds good. Let's see what happens. I make 1. We'll take out damage. So 2 damage on Bosk. I just put it on his card over here, just so it's not as clustered right now over there. And I couldn't spend that dodge because of high velocity. Unfortunately, Bosk wasn't able to do what he needed to do, but that's okay. All right, going into my order pool, let's see what happens here. I am going to go with a Core Troop. So let me see who I can target. All right, so for my order that I'm doing, or my activation, I will be activating the mortar here, who is going to be targeting those guys there. Definitely within range 4.
Oh, yeah.
So before I do that, though, I'm going to issue or take a aim action, and then I'm going to shoot him. 3 white dice. Let's see what happens. Huh! Yeah! Re-rolling those with aim. No! But I did hit you. And does it have blast? It does not have blast, but it is suppressive. So you get 2 suppression tokens. You're in light cover, dude.
Crit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Crit.
Cancel crits.
That's right. That's right. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Defense first.
Yep.
And they
No
don't have a defensive
surges.
surge, so I will lose a trooper.
Okay.
And then take 2 suppression.
All right. Sounds good. That's what I wanted. Next activation, the short troopers over there with the aim token.
Yep. So we'll go ahead. We'll activate. We'll do a move first to finally get them moving.
Out of.
Because they're still stuck in the cover, so they're still at moving 1, and to start getting into range.
Okay.
Go away.
That's right. Doesn't matter. It's just the leader that matters.
Nobody cares about droids.
No, no. If it was the Mandalorian, he'd hate the droids.
So we're going to move up, and then we're going to attempt to shoot at Bosk if we have the range.
I think you got the range. We'll see. It's range 3, right?
Range 3 on the basic guns.
Yeah.
T21 is range 1 to 4. So if these have range, yes, they do.
They do.
So everything has range.
Yep.
So we got 4 black dice with the regular E22s.
Yep.
And then the T21B is 2 black and 2 white.
Nice.
And then critical 1.
Yep.
And an aim token.
I don't like this. No, sir. I don't like this. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot.
So off the bat, I'm going to spend the aim to reroll one of these blacks that are blank and one of these whites.
Oh, he should be suppressed too, because he got hit.
Ah, yes.
So
he's in heavy cover.
Well, no, it doesn't increase it, does it? It just gives you light color?
Oh.
Nothing?
None of that. So that goes up.
So
Way.
2.
And then 2 gets removed from the cover.
Okay,
and
let's
then
see
3
what,
hits.
let's see what happens. Come on, boss, mate some of these! No, you don't. 3 more on boss. That puts him at 5 wounds so far on him. Going into my order pool, let's see what happens here. And I draw a special forces. Guess who it's going to be?
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Let's see what happens. All right, so issuing these guys in order here. First action, not issuing, but activating them, is going to be an aim action to shoot into those guys with their basic E11D blaster rifle. And so, yeah, and then the DLT-19 will also be added in there. So let's see what happens. 4 blacks, 2 reds, and 1 white. And bam! That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Those blanks, surges, go to hits. I could also, because you're in light cover at this point in time. So one of those are going to go away.
Yep.
Do I fish for a crit on a red? Do I risk it? It's only 1 that goes away. Alright, so I'm going to fish for a crit on that, because they only have 1 blank on the red die, so let's see what happens. And it's the same anyways. So one of those go away from light cover because you are suppressed. And you have 5 more.
3, 4, 5.
Yep. Alright,
So
2 more. And you're getting another suppression token. Alright, where are you going from?
Alright, we're going to go from the command bag.
Okay.
And we're going to get a core, finally.
Yeah,
excellent.
That one there.
Actually, I'm going to attempt to activate these and run them into cover away from all the shooting.
Absolutely.
They're getting hurt.
Yep.
So rally step.
Yep. Let's see what happens. None.
No, so they're going to be suppressed, so they only get 1 move.
Yeah.
And they are going to
run down this way.
Yo. Run away.
Why wouldn't you? Right, like so. Absolutely. Makes sense.
Look at that side.
Yep.
There we are.
Going into my order pool. Let's see what happens here. And I get my commander. My commander here is going to, her Imperial officer is going to do spotter on the Death Troopers there to give them a aim token. Bam. And then I think she's going to move up. She's going to move like right there behind everything else. So just like so. Like that. And that is her go. Alright, so that's going to be your next activation, that Stormtrooper unit.
I'm going to activate or tap their Stormtrooper captain.
Okay, and so what does it do? Can you read the card?
So when you activate, if you tap it, you cannot remove suppression tokens, but you also can't be suppressed during this activation. So it lets them ignore the fact they have 2 suppression, but I won't be able to do a rally step.
Okay.
So for actions, I think I'm just going to aim and shoot at the Death Troopers.
The ones that have not activated, I'm assuming, or these ones here?
I'm going to go for those ones because I think I've got more of my guns in range on them.
Okay, sounds good.
Aim action.
Absolutely.
And check to see how many of my E11s can actually shoot.
Yeah. They're all of them.
Okay.
All of them. Do I have cover there?
I would say
Because 3 of them are behind the...
Is the barricade there?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 E11s and 1 T21.
Okay.
So the T21 on the Stormtroopers is just 4 whites.
Ooh.
But also critical 1.
Nice.
No, sorry, critical 2.
Critical 2?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Alright.
Let's see what happens.
Fish for some crits on some white dice.
Well, there you go.
I got 1 surge. I'm going to spend the aim token first.
Okay.
They are precise 1 on the card
So you get to reroll 3. Reroll that cocked. Yeah, it's definitely cocked. Alright, so it's critical 2, you said?
Yep, so these will both become crits, and then the hits, lose 2 will go away.
So 4. Alright. Let's see what happens. Here we go. I make 3.
Nice.
So 1 goes down. So I'll just take the grenade guy because I like him least. And they will gain a suppression token.
And they have activated.
Like that. Gonna go into my order pool. Let's see what happens. I will draw something. Special Forces. So it's going to be the Death Troopers, obviously. I'll see what I do with them. Alright, moving these guys first. They're just going to come up a little bit. I nudged that, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make it in a way where I have most of my guys able to draw line of sight to you. And so you don't get your cover, is what I'm hoping for. Like so. And then, because I already have an aim token from the spotter, they're going to shoot into that unit that has not activated yet, that has light cover. Alright, so here we go. 4 black dice. 1 white, 2 red with an aim token. Let's see what happens. I'm going to reroll that red one because it's definitely cocked. Alright. I'm going to fish for some crits because I have precise 2. I can reroll 4. I'm going to reroll the reds and the white. Let's see what happens. There we go. So I think that's enough to hopefully take you out. We'll see, because 2 of those turn into hits. 1 will be taken away, so you got 5. Because you're in light cover. Or you just make...
I'm going to reroll
because
it's cocked.
Sounds good. No surge for defensive.
So I'll lose 2.
2. So your heavy weapon, your basic guy. Well, that wasn't bad, and you are now suppressed as well. Or you get a suppression token, I should say. And that is their activation.
Excellent.
Alright, your last activation, I think?
Yep.
Okay.
So last token in the bag will be him. Do my rally step.
Let's see what happens.
I will.
Oh, you do get rid of it too.
So he's gonna do move.
Yeah.
He's just on the edge, so unfortunately it's still just in the cover. So it's gonna start with a range of 1.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually move him up to this rock. And then he's angry. He killed all of us dudes.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna keep moving. He's gonna go straight, trying to get into hand to hand with those Death Troopers, and I think he will.
But you don't get a free attack.
No, sadly not. But
now these guys are all locked in, though.
He's gonna smack you next turn.
Yeah. That's absolutely. And I have to surround you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the extra movement, sir. I appreciate the extra movement. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get a little confusing.
Yeah, I put mine on my side, so. Alright, so that brings us to the end. Oh no, I got short troopers still. Alright, we'll see what happens. Well, I know what happens. There's short troopers coming into my bag. Surprise, surprise, short troopers. So let's see what happens with them. Alright, so these short troopers here, first action is going to be an aim action. Then I'm going to do a attack action into that unit of stormtroopers over there. You already have 2 suppression tokens, so let's see what happens. Alright, so that's I'm going to re-roll 2 of those because, yeah, why not? I have no surges or anything, so... there's a crit! Ha-ha! 1!
We'll get that 3rd one there.
Yep.
And then we'll see if we can take the shot. And we don't.
You don't.
We'll lose a trooper.
Another one bites the dust. It worked! In the end phase here, boss has 5 wounds on him, so I gotta roll 3 white dice. And for each block or surge, I get to remove 1 wound. Of course, none. Of course! Alright, so we both selected our cards. Here we go, showing them off. I got a Reptilian Rampage, which basically gives a boss his one order, and then I'm able to make 2 basic attack actions with him as well this round. Alright, so I issued my order to boss. You went to the stormtroopers over there, the shore troopers, as well as your scouts. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start off with boss before he's dead. And I am actually going to be rolling a bunch of dice. I forgot last round with boss, he has tenacity, so I should have rolled an extra red die up against the strike team. I didn't, but that's okay. So he gets 2 attack actions this round. I think what I'm going to do is just try them both, and the first one's going to be on the scout team. Okay, so here we go. And I know he's in range because he shot last time, so let's go with that. So that is... 2 crits there. Yeah. So those crits go through, and you get 2 suppressive tokens. Oh, he has Pierce 1 too. Oh my goodness, I've been forgetting that. Ha! Wow.
We won't forget it going forward.
No, not at all. Yeah, so they're dead. Yeah, because I would have killed them, I think, last round too. So I forgot his rally step too. So let's do that. He does get rid of his surge, or his suppression. Man, I gotta stay on top of this. I can't believe I've been forgetting Pierce, because Pierce and the tenacity, because it would have made him that much better.
I mean, I can understand the tenacity.
Yeah, but like I would have killed those scout troopers last turn for sure.
Yep.
Because I killed the one, and then yeah. Yep. Okay, second shot here. It's gonna go into the shore troopers over there. Yep. So let's see what happens. All right, so that's 2. And so they get 2 suppression.
One is likely going to die.
We'll see. One does die.
2 will die, actually.
Oh, yeah, Pierce 1. That's right.
2.
All right.
2 suppression.
And 2 suppression. That works. And that is boss. Okay, that was effective.
Now effective.
All right, what are you going to do
I'm going to do the shores.
Okay.
I think that's... I want to try and fish for a core. I need them to live more.
Okay.
They don't rally.
Okay, so they get 1 action.
They are just going to book it into some better cover.
Alright, sounds good. Like that. Awesome.
Here.
Alright. And that's your go then.
Yep.
Going into my order pool, let's see what happens here. I'm going to draw a core. Let me see what I want to do. Alright, so I'm going to use my mortar here, and I'm going to be targeting into that stormtrooper unit over there. First action, though, is going to be an aim, followed by a attack action. So let's see what happens. I'm fishing for something. Fishing for at least a hit. There's nothing. So then, yeah. Come on, something with that aim. There's a hit. So they do get the suppression. You are in light cover. So there's nothing from there, but you get 2 more suppression from hitting you and from suppressive. So you are panicked on those guys now?
Potentially.
Yeah, after your rally phase, right? So, all right, and that is the mortar's go, and that's what he needed to do, though. All right, what are you going to do, Jacob?
I am going to go into High Command's Bag of Tricks and punching time. Punching time.
I love this. All right.
So he's going to take an aim action.
And then punch me in the face with a red or...
Oh, it's black. Holy crap.
It's a black, okay.
All right. So, when I roll...
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Do you take one out? Do I save it? I don't. There's one of my guys done. I'll take... I can't... Oh, the grenade guy is there. I don't like the grenade guy. Like so. Going into my bag of tricks here as well. Let's see what happens. And I'm pulling out my commander. Specialist. So it's going to be these guys. Alright, so these guys here are going to be activating next. I'm going to give them an aim order first off. Or take an aim action. And then all of them are going to be shooting into that unit of stormtroopers over there. So it's 3 black. 2 red and a white with an aim token. Let's see what I get. Alright, well, yes. Yes. Do I reroll? Yeah, I'll just reroll these. I'll try that red too. There we go. So 1 of those are gone. So you have 4 more that you need to save. That's 3.
Yep.
Alright. I will take it. With that, these guys are done. Going into your bag of tricks, I guess?
Yo.
Yeah. Oh, you got these guys too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'll get a commander.
Okay. So your commander?
Rally step.
Yeah.
They're within range 1 to 2.
Absolutely. Take 1 of those off. You
Please
still
don't.
have 4 on there.
She's then going to move.
Yep.
1.
Yep.
Here. And then she has range 1 to 2. She'll just do a double move.
Okay. Sounds good. Just over there.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Here we go, going into my bag of tricks. Let's see what I draw now. I get my core unit, so it's going to be my my troopers here. They're going to take a move action and then shoot, I think. These guys here are going to do a double move, so 1 there, and then another 1 right behind cover here, like so. And then, yeah, and we'll go from there. And those guys have ended their movement there, like so. Alright, drawing from your bag.
We're going to go with my last core choice.
No, you got 2.
Well, my last 2.
Oh, yeah. So those guys there.
Rally step to them.
Absolutely. Nothing.
No, you're not doing things.
Okay, so they're still
they'll
panning?
just take a dodge action.
Sounds good. Like so. Going into my bag, let's see what I draw. I got my commander. So my commander is going to do some risky stuff now. My commander is going to come over this way for a double move. That's right, a double move. Like so. Gee, I wonder where I'm going. And that is my go with my commander. Squad over here. Yeah, 4 guys.
Possible
or 4
panicking.
suppression.
So let's roll.
Oh,
okay,
you're
panic.
not panicking.
They're just incredibly suppressed still.
That's right.
So he's just going to do a recover action.
Yep.
To recover that. And
Absolutely.
an additional, I think, additional point of suppression.
Okay. An additional point of suppression?
I think it is.
So you just did your recover
Yeah,
action
just
for your
the
guy, so that way you can use it next turn again,
Yep.
if needed. I guess my last activation will be my unit of Imperial Death Troopers that are locked in combat. So let's see what happens when they decide to strike you after aiming, like so. So, they are blacks? They're reds in combat.
Yes, they're better fighters.
What? That's insane.
Slightly better fighters.
Reds in combat? Here we go. Alright, so I'll re-roll that 1. There's 4?
Okay. Oh, I need red defense dice. Not
Yeah,
whites.
that's crazy. I didn't know they were reds in combat. Alright.
I almost lived,
Almost lived.
but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's right. This was definitely neither of those. And that's that. And I think that's the end of the round, correct?
I believe so.
Alright, so we're going to round 4 next. Boss buddy, in the end phase, you need to heal. Let's see what happens. I heal 1.
Nice.
So he's down to 4. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so we've determined our cards, command cards for this round 4. So let's see what everybody has. Push.
Ambush.
Ambush. Alright, so I will place my orders, and so will Jacob. I issued my orders to my 2 Death Trooper units over here. Jacob, you've ordered yours to your Shore Troopers. The rest are going to go into our order pools. Shore Troopers are going first.
Going to rally step.
Okay. Nope.
I don't rally,
So they are suppressed still?
They are.
Okay. You do have an aim token
wait,
on them
wait,
already.
wait. Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't work. So,
Because
I
you
issued
issued
an
an order.
I
so.
am going to shoot at the Death Troopers.
Death Troopers there?
Because they are not in cover from here.
Nope.
And they are within range.
They are definitely within range.
Alright, so 2 blacks, 2 whites for the T21.
Yep.
And then 2 E22s.
Sounds good. See what happens. That's 3.
Not bad.
With a
I'll
reroll.
aim.
Yep.
Those 2. And I'll critical 1 that with the T21.
Okay, so that's 5.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Come on, guys. Make it. 3 die. So my leader and my big gun will stay around. And they gain a suppression token. Alright, I'm going to activate my good old Death Troopers there. Rally step, let's see if they rally. They don't. Okay. So they're going to take an aim action first off, wherever my token went. Either or, I'm going to use it here in a second. Okay, so they're going to be shooting into your commander there.
The officer, sorry, or the captain?
How many wounds does your officer have?
The officer has 4.
Into your captain, your stormtrooper. Yeah, get rid of an activation, right? Yeah. So that's my thought. So here we go.
Not bad. Not bad.
I will take that. So you got 3 that you need to roll, sir. Well, that's that did not pay off. Did not pay off at all. Going into your order pool.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to pull out a core choice.
Okay. So you got one of these two.
Or that squad.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the captain.
Okay.
So I'm going to rally step.
Yep.
Nope.
None.
So he's suppressed. He does not have to panic because the officer's nearby.
Sounds good.
He's just, for his action, he's actually going to use a smoke grenade.
Okay.
So place 1 smoke token within range 1 and in line of sight of your unit leader.
Okay.
Smoke tokens increase the cover of the unit. Unit leader within range 1 that's shot by an enemy unit can increase its cover by 1. So right now they'd be in light, that'd become heavy cover for both of them.
Sounds
and
good.
It goes away at the end of the round.
Yep. Sounds good. Going into my bag next. Let's see what happens. So order pool gives me a commander. Not who I wanted, but see what I can do. Alright, so she's going to move over here, like so. And then she's going to shoot into that unit there. Okay. She does have sharpshooter 1.
Yep. So just light cover though?
Just light cover. So let's see what happens. Might not be anything. Or it might be 2.
Not bad.
That will get cancelled though.
Yes, light cover.
Because of light cover.
1.
Yep. No surge.
Kills my
All
DLT.
right. Sounds great. And suppressed. Going from your bag.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to get my officer. Okay.
Your officer. All the way over here.
So, she's going to...
Can you shoot through your own smoke?
Yep. As long as you're not within range 1, it doesn't give you an additional cover point.
Okay.
So rally step first, I'm going to inspire him.
Yep.
And then she's going to, I think, aim.
Okay.
And attempt to shoot your short trooper. Or no, I'll shoot the death troopers.
Death troopers.
I have range, if not the short troopers.
Yeah, I think you are at range 2, dude.
Shorts? Oh, perfect. Yeah,
yeah you are at range 2.
I'm so confused by the short range too. So 1 black, 1 white, like you just did.
No cover.
And
you do have 2 hits.
No, it doesn't. Yep.
Yeah. So let's see if I can save these. I do not. Oh, I do save 1.
Defensive search.
I do save 1, so my weapon is gone.
Yeah.
And I do have 2 suppression tokens now.
Glory to the Empire.
Right. Drawing from the bag. Let's see what I pull out for my next activation. It's trooper or core unit, so it's going to be my mortar. All right. Mortar here is going to take a aim action at first, and it's going to try to shoot into your guy over there. So here we go. 3 dice, critical 1. Let's see what happens. It's cocked. This is going to be a critical 2. I got this. Nothing. Aim. Spending that. Re-rolling 2. Yeah! Oh!
Damn.
Oh! That's when you need it. When you need it. 2 crits. They go through. No cover.
Double suppression.
Yeah.
If I live.
Let's see what happens.
Nope.
Nope. That commander, or no, captain is done. And with that said, the mortar has finished its activation. Leaves your one last guy. No sense in even drawing him out of the bag at this point in time.
So what is he going to do? He is going to... Officer has a black in combat?
Officer has a black in combat, yeah. Gonna charge?
Yep.
Can you get into combat from there?
I'll have to do a double move, but...
Oh, next turn you can attack.
1, and then
2. Okay, sounds good.
Sorry, let's
put this back.
Yep.
He was suppressed.
Yep. It's back here.
Let's see what happens. He's still suppressed, so he can only move once, yeah. That means I can still shoot him.
I'll move there instead.
Absolutely. Alright, going into my order pool here, let's see what I pull out. It is my short troopers. They're going to do a double move up to the far end there. Alright, so first one's going to be a move up here, like so. And then next one. I'm almost debating, do I shoot? Because, like, if I survive, I definitely can do a single move to get into range 1, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I could either tie it up or win the game for you, depending on how that goes up there.
Yeah, or I can just move and have them here.
Sure.
So, because I do have a second unit that I can also run there too. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot. Okay, so second action for these guys are going to be a shoot action or attack action, shooting into them, those. Man, let's see what happens. All right, do they surge? They don't surge, so that heavy cover is going to do nothing. But you do get another suppression token.
Yay, suppression.
Suppression. And that's it for them. All right, going into my pool for the last one, because you're out of activations.
Yep.
It's going to be Bosk. He's going to do a double move on up. Starting off with Bosk here, I'm going to take a shoot action into the short troopers over there. And let's see what I get. All right, so that is going to be a crit there. So it's 2 crits, as well as a hit, which will be taken off, though, because of your heavy cover from your short troopers. So you have 2 dice you need to roll. I think you make 1.
I do, but then you pierce it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's Pierce.
So I lose
So
2.
you lose 2. And then I'm going to start running them up the board. And for his second action, he just ran up the board like so, because he's going to hightail it all the way up to that range 1 of your deployment zone, I hope. All right, my last action, or activation for this turn, is going to be the Death Trooper, Imperial Death Troopers here. You're going to have heavy cover. Or is it light cover? Light cover. No heavy cover.
You said the
it'd be heavy from the building.
Right, yeah.
So, but yeah, they're just going to move here. And they're all going to shoot you. I'm just hoping for weight of numbers. So, all right, so here we are, shooting here into that stormtrooper there. Let's see what happens. That's 2. So that's nothing, because your heavy cover is just going to take that off. It is a suppression token, though. That's something. And that is the end of round 4. We're going to round 5 next. Let's see if Bosk heals, actually, at the end of the round. He doesn't. All right, guys, so we've determined our command cards. Let's see what happens. I have Ambush. You have the Probe Droid. You want to see my 2 cards? Standing orders and covert observation. Not that it matters, because this is the last round anyways. So roll a die. Red defense. If it's a surge or a block, you get it. If not, it's me. Goes to me. Alright, so I placed my 1 order onto these guys here because I want them to do something. And you have no orders that you could issue, because you could only order to, what, special operatives or special force operatives. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and activate these guys first. So I'm just going to move around said object. So just basically here, so you're in the open. And then I'm just going to fire everything at you. Eliminate the enemy threats.
You want every gun you have to fire on that man.
That man right now. Alright, here's the dice going into that guy there. Let's see what happens. Or not. That's 3. I will take 3.
Okay.
I will take 3. But you do have red dice.
Can I live?
Can you live?
Nope.
Nope. He is done. Alright, sir. You got your commander.
Okay.
That's not who you wanted.
Not this turn.
No, no. That's, what do you do with her?
Double move.
Yeah.
There's not much else I can really do.
No, you're not really. I don't even think you can get into range 1.
I can't, but I will try.
Yep. That's all that matters. Because then at that point in time, I couldn't kill you either. No, not quite. No. Alright, and that's her go. Going to my order pool. Let's see what happens. I got 2 there. I'll put those back in and redraw. It's going to be core troops. Core unit. Alright. Alright, so my core unit that I'm activating here is my short troopers. And they're running for the hills. Run for the hills. Just all the way back here. I can't. I could get in cover maybe. But it doesn't really matter. You're not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's just going to come back here. And then take aim at that unit. Alright, so you pull out your last core unit
See
there.
if we can get rid of 2 suppression.
Yep. You get rid of 1. That's good. But you're still suppressed, unfortunately.
I guess I'll, I don't know, shoot Bosk.
Okay. Sounds good. That's it.
Okay.
White defense die up. It's a nothing, so he takes another wound. Going to my order pool, I get Bosk.
Nice.
You shot me, I shoot you. He's going to aim and shoot at good old short troopers over there. Alright, so there we go. 2 red, 4 white from Bosk into the short troopers with an aim token. Let's see what happens. Well, that's a lot of crits. Do you want me to reroll that?
That's fine.
Okay. So, that's a crit. That's a crit. I'm gonna, with my aim token, I'm going to reroll both those reds. Doesn't matter anyways. So 3. Got them. Alright. I think that's the game at that point in time. So, yeah. Alright, well, we will come back with the after action report next. Here we are, guys. The after action report. You just saw the match between Jacob and his Stormtrooper Swarm and my Elite in a 500-point skirmish match. What was your thoughts, dude?
Well, the good news is the Empire won. That's all that matters to me. The thing I think I would have to do... so the Swarm can work. Just don't group them up and get stuck in the terrain is what I've learned.
I think that hurts you in this scenario because the whole point of this was breach to get across to my within range 1 of my board edge.
And then better target priority to take out some of the Death Troopers quicker.
Yeah.
I kind of spread around my shots a bit too much.
Yeah. So that was the big thing, is the focus fire, because you had numbers if you focus fired. For me, my train of thought was I wanted to pick off what you had that I knew could sort of like make sure that you got some kills. So like your strike teams
with the Pierce,
and stuff, that I was like, okay, at least if I take those guys out, you won't be able to guarantee a kill of everything. You know what I mean? Or whatever you touch, one thing will die, right?
Yep.
That was my train of thought in my head,
and it worked.
And it did work. I should have killed that second strike team the round before, but I made a mistake with Boss. Forgot about Tenacity. And forgot about Pierce. So I'm like,
lessons learned for next time.
That's right. And the next round he was a beast. So it worked. It was good. So and the amount of suppression that I was able to put out was really good too.
The Empire definitely can dump a lot of suppression from the mortars to the ATST mortar. Well, and then also the one fire configuration on the Death Troopers.
That's right.
The suppression is a great mechanic for kind of time, especially when you're fighting rebels. In a regular point game, they do a lot of swarm. So being able to lock down those troops with suppression is really handy.
Well, and I haven't played a full 800-point game yet. Very soon, actually. Very soon. We'll set something up tonight. But I definitely like how I was able with my 2 Death Trooper units and my mortar, and even Bosk was like suppression everywhere. So with suppression everywhere, and like I do have an ATST, so like it's just a lot of points. So that's the big thing. Doesn't mean that I wouldn't use it.
That's fair.
Because I think ATST and Veers, that's a pretty standard thing, right?
So, absolutely.
But I'm loving the skirmish. Like, it's short, it's sweet, quick games, you know what I mean? Like, we were able to get 2 in tonight and even sit down for like half an hour, 45 minutes, have supper and stuff. And changing things and like taking photos and that. So like it's good. And I'm just envisioning like a heavy, dense board with terrain. So like doing like a Tatooine like streets or something like that. And like I would love to do like a skirmish game in that type of setting. You know what I mean? Where it's like just you can't just run across the board because it's all these alleyways and corridors and stuff like that. Or even making like a tunnel system. Like I do have other terrain that I can make like tunnel networks and try and do that. I think that would be super fun.
That would
just to tighten it in. Right?
I'll have to bring a droid swarm for that.
That'd be, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. Well, Jacob, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you for the games today. It was awesome. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, check the Patreon link down below. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I just thought I'd mention it again. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.